Let your oil speak to you. You know, if you keep your mouth shut a little more, seriously, and you listened to your oils as you undo the lid, listen, and you start to hear their melody come out. So by the time you take the lid completely off, you're hearing their song. Isn't that so much nicer than hearing the sound of your own voice, which you hear all the time? Maybe that should be my presentation. I'll just open the lids of bottles. Gretch has got the bottles here, and you can all listen to their song. Shall we do that? Okay, so take a deep breath, close your eyes. Just let out. Deep breath through your belly rise, your ribcage open and expand with the breath of the life force. Breathing up right into the heart, right, past your upper lungs and into the sacred heart space. And as you breathe into your sacred heart space, you allow yourself to come into the moment. So let's feel what's here, what's present for us right now. Take another deep breath of that beautiful essential oil that you've chosen or blend. And just ask your heart, what do you want to share with me today? And let the song of that oil feed your heart. And let the voice of your heart feed you. Our passions and our why are born in our heart space. I encourage you to do this every day before rising out of bed. Just allow yourselves to take a few deep breaths and cocoon yourselves in a beautiful bubble of golden light. So just imagine that golden light around you now. It's God's light, Goddess's light, the light of pure unconditional love, wrapping you up. And this beautiful golden light comes you from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And it expands and expands, cleansing you, clearing you, helping you to have more clarity. Deep breath. And again, let me do your deep breath. Now bring that bottle up to you, up to your heart. Take a deep breath of that and hear his song. What is that oil or blend telling you? You feel it, that your body dances with it. Remember that each essential oil is a note, literally top, middle, or base note. Right? Become familiar with their tune, so that each time you come into that place of wanting to reconnect with your passions and your why, which we're going to do now, reconnect with our passions, you can go on this journey with your essential oils. Right? It's really powerful, and you create this powerful aromatic income. So that each time you smell that oil or blend, and if you're using one of doTERRA's beautiful blends, or maybe you're creating your own blend, like the frankincense, hot orange, and lavender that you all love so much. And you know, you hear me come back to that, and then I've said I've taught that blend for over 20 years. There's a reason. It's foolproof, isn't it? It's something you can use for anything. Anchor your deepest passions and your dreams. So our passions are born from our heart. Right? It takes a lot of courage to go into that heart space. It takes a lot of courage to walk the pathways of the soultrepreneur that we're taking you on. Because when you wake up, there's no going back to sleep. You're awake. Right? And as you wake up, you help to ignite the flame in others and help to wake them up. And I've heard quite a few of your whys, right? And they're powerful. But can you see how you can manifest that more powerfully and serve even more deeply when you come from this heart place? You felt it, right? So when you're clear on whatever it is that you are passionate about, that you're dreaming about, that you want to make manifest into this world, it will show up for you. So the clearer you are, the more detail you can go into, allows the universe to energetically fill that void that you're creating by dreaming so big. So today we're going to dream big. All right? And what happens is as that universal flow flows in, which is from that part of you that remembers who you are and why you're here, the universe conspires to make whatever it is that you're choosing to manifest, it conspires to make it happen, to let it be so. Your clarity is critical to your success in life, in your partnership with your beloved, with your children if you have them, with your business or businesses. This is a real business, so we want to treat it as a business. Yeah? So how many of you have created business plans, have highlighted a course of action that you'd like to take part in? Anyone? Right? How many of you find yourself struggling to succeed in completing the tasks that you set yourselves? Right? Are you open to hearing why that may be? It's because often those tasks or goals are meaningless to us. See, unless they're attached to something you're truly passionate about, something that ignites your fire, it's very difficult to complete something successfully. Because it's not rocking your world. It's actually not a melody you want to dance to. So it creates this discordancy. And we can use the essential oils and our passions to align so intimately that we become clear on our why. And then we can set some incredible goals. And then you can create things like your vision boards. Right? This is really cute. I keep 6 honest serving men or women. They tell me all I know. Their names are what and why and when and how and where and who. What I'm going to say to you for today is, don't worry about the how. I'm going to ask you all to dream really big. Right? And then we're going to hand it over to the universe. So that God spark within us, that goddess within you all, awakens. Right? Now, when we awaken this God spark within us, we inspire others to wake up in that same way. Remember? Right? So the oils that you use to dance this journey, let them be powerful. I want you to smell them and go, yeah, this is it. Nailed it. Done. And every time you put that on as your pure fume, make roller blends of it. Make them your empowerment blends, your pure fumes. I don't care. But get them on you. Get them around you. Use these amazing tools that the earth has given us. You know, because when you're really, really passionate about something, what I find is that you create an energy of flow and ease and grace. How many of you have heard me say, let's call on ease and grace? What does that mean? What does ease and grace mean? It means that we need to surrender, right? There needs to be an element of surrendering. Now, there's something really sweet about handing it over to God, isn't there? It's like writing a letter to Santa Claus, right? Now, God, goddess, whatever words you want to use, it's not something outside of us. It's not something unattainable. It's in every single one of us, right? So, when we're truly passionate about something, it's like it expands us because we get so excited by life again, right? So we expand, and in our expansion, we touch more lives, and we actually enter into a space that brings more to us. So you start finding things like, you go to a birthday party, and it's one you didn't even want to go to, but you're going because you think, I just need to be there. And you somehow end up in this amazing conversation with someone, which leads to miracle after miracle after miracle, and you end up maybe wonderful friends, or you just have a random conversation with someone on the street you've never seen before, you'll never see again. But it's affected you and affected them so deeply that you take that, like this beautiful flame in your heart. Have you had those beautiful situations? These are miracles, folks, right? Miracles are the combination of your heart being open, your passions being ignited, and you becoming clearer and clearer with every breath you take of how you want to make this manifest into the world. It's powerful. Miracle is an alignment with God force. That divine spark within us all. Are you with me? Right? Are you ready to go there? Right? Okay, so what and where is the passion? You need to allow, in this moment in time, for just you and your breath to be present. Can you do that? Right? So, the best way to do this is a straight spine, both feet flat on the ground, and you're breathing so that your belly fills with the life force. Your belly really, really fills. Your rib cage opens and expands. You just pause at the end of the in-breath for as long as it's comfortable. That's a second or two, that's perfect. And then very gently and very slowly release the breath, and you feel the belly button return as though to the spine. There's power in the breath, right? Magic happens when you align yourself with the breath, okay? Now what will happen is for your first few breaths, you're going to be really conscious of it, and then you're going to just slip into a rhythm. Anytime you find your mind wandering, or the monkey on your back coming in with, "Oh, you can't do that," right? And how are we going to manifest that? And all of that BS that wants to feed you, come back to the breath. And come back to the oil you've chosen. Okay, do we have a commitment? Every hand up if you commit to this. Awesome, great. Let's make some magic. Okay, right. Did you all bring your pen and paper or journals? All right, get them out right now. You're in this beautiful place. All right. We're going to start with what lights you up. What lights you up so much that people around you need to put their sunglasses on, right? That they're drawn to you, they are dancing to you like beautiful moths to a flame, right? What lights you up? Do you even know what lights you up? Do you even know where to begin with what lights you up? If you don't, close your eyes and pull out Frankie Boy and say to him, "Restore me, help bring me back to my truth. Bring me back to that infinite place right now in this space of love, and help me to remember what lights me up." And you can combine frankincense and that beautiful passion blend that doTERRA have made to really align you with this. Yeah? Okay. Now, you're going to go deeper. You're looking at what lights you up. And now I want you to look at what are your unique talents and natural gifts. Right? So a way to help us, mere mortals, to look at this, because it's hard for us sometimes, we think, oh, we don't want to big note ourselves, right? What is it that people compliment you on? What are the consistent things people say about you? Your kindness maybe, your generosity, your sweetness, your quick mind, your wicked sense of humour, your wit, your ability to just pull magic out of nowhere, your amazing ability with children, the incredible listening skills you have, your wavy words, what a beautiful writer you are. Oh my God, I love reading your cards, it's like pure poetry. What are they? What are all of those things? Write them down. And if you feel you struggle with this at any time, we're going to touch on these now and write as much as you can. And when you go home, you can go deeper and address it more. If you feel you're struggling ever, and this is for any moment in time in your day, even when you're not doing this, you can just take a deep breath and you can tone the sound ah. Ah is the sound of the heart. So you can take some oils to harmonise it even more, energise it more. Like geranium, clary sage, rose oil, myrrh, Hawaiian sandalwood with rose and myrrh. If you don't have the rose oil, use the console or the whisper, which has it in there, yeah? And you just take a deep breath. And it creates this beautiful resonance, and it clears the roadways, literally. Alright, do you want to try it? Okay, let's take a deep breath. Can you feel that? So you do it several times, and you create this resonance, just like the essential oils create this vibration, this resonance within you. Yeah? Where can you offer value to the world? Where? All these amazing talents you have, where can you take them? Into homes, into schools, into the outback, working with Indigenous folk, overseas maybe, mental health care, dentists, bodywork therapists, kindies, disabilities, the home of every man, woman and child. Where can you take them? So as you're writing that, I just want you to assimilate this. So today I'm going to take you on this journey for your passions, and it's based on, so inspirational, thepassiontest.com. Get on and have a look. I have the book here somewhere. Janet Bray Atwood and Chris Atwood. And Janet's quite amazing with this. She's had quite a life, and this book, which I highly recommend all of you have, right? She created the Passion Test, and it's pure genius. It's from her sacred heart space. It is from that part of her that remembers. And she was on a mission to interview, the beautiful ascended beings that are still incarnate, what we'd call the yogis, the Gurujis. And my goodness, it was one of her top passions. And the journey for her to get there was astounding. It was amazing. Because what we do with the passions when we align with them is we put it out like a call to the universe, like that little thread of God or that letter to Santa Claus, right? But we're going this or something better with them, right? So you're aligning with your God self. Isn't that gorgeous? We need so much more of that in life. When we align with that God self, we're aligning with the infinite. Okay? Call it God, Goddess, Spirit, Universe, whatever you like. As I've said to you before, we'll just choose one word to make it easier. It's all unconditional love, right? So it's going to take around 6 months, and you'll feel a morph start to happen. You'll feel yourself being called to redo the passion test. Right? Because a lot becomes, it materializes in your life. Right? And those that don't can still be in the top 5 that we come to. But I'm going to talk you through it. I want you to give yourself permission to say yes to success and to say yes to everything. Can we do that? Let me hear it.
Yes.
Yes. Are you going to be open?
Yes.
Are you ready for miracles?
Yes.
Are you ready to dream big?
Yes.
No matter how crazy it sounds, you ready to dream big and put it down on paper?
Yes.
Good. All right. It's very personal where we're going. So I want you all to hold each other's energy together in that beautiful palm of your hand. All right? You're doing this together. And the collaboration of this energy makes it all stronger. Yeah? Okay, so the purpose of your life is to love and be loved. Agreed? That's what us humans absolutely love and adore. Now, when we feel aligned with our purpose, we feel what?
Fantastic.
Happy, fantastic, joy, wild orange, joy bubbles, right? We feel like we're skipping like wild orange, right? So this is where we really want to powerfully align. Now, as you identify them and you prioritize your passions, you come into that place of clarity that we were just talking about earlier, right? So like I said, dream big. We're going to activate parts of the brain that have maybe been a little bit asleep. Are you happy to do that? Shall we awaken the dormant parts of our brain? Use more of our brain, more of our mind capacity, right? So it's going to challenge us to go deeper and deeper. And you'll keep doing this at home as well, right? You just keep revisiting it. Now, what I want you to think about is your ideal life. Let me move out the way so you can get a proper photo without me in it. Not your possible life. So we're going out of the realm of how and into the realm of dreaming big, right? Now, the imagination doesn't know the difference with what's imagined and real. Your mind doesn't know the difference. Right? Your imagination is infinite. So your mind doesn't know the difference between what's imagined and what's real. So imagine in as much detail as you can. Right? The universe feeds that. So the good, the bad, and the ugly, the universe is feeding. So you may as well use that matter in that cranium of yours for good stuff, right? Don't worry about what may never be and worry yourself sick over what has been. Let's go into the realm of infinite possibilities. Can I hear a?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Okay, so intention. Consciously stating what you choose to create in your life is the first step in manifesting. Right? Because intention is either the conscious or unconscious thought to materialize something. So let's become conscious of it. We're going to put our intention on everything we want to manifest. We're going to put our intention on what serves the high good of all concerned, including our own. Can I hear a yes?
Yes.
Right. So what are you going to intend? It's like today. What's your intention for today? How many of you have thought about your intention for today? Does anyone have an intention for today? It's a few hands. Awesome. Everything you do, everything you embark upon, have an intention. Each workshop or course you do or go on, every time you journal, what is it? What do I want to manifest in my life? What am I creating? Give it power, right? We use such a tiny percentage of our brains, use more. Let's use it to manifest miracles. So as you give attention to what you choose to create in your life, you will see it begins to show up. It shows up big time. Who's bought, something like, whatever, a red Toyota Corolla, and you haven't seen these cars before, and then all of a sudden, all you see on the road is a red Toyota Corolla, right? Who's thought about someone and they've called within that hour or within that 24 hours, right? Okay, so this is the power of attention and attention, right? The universe starts to feed it in. It starts to come in really, really powerfully. Yeah? Remember all of the times in your life where you looked on it and said, oh my goodness, praise the Lord, it's a miracle. Can we have more of that?
Yes.
Can we have more miracles?
Yes.
Can we have less bitching and moaning?
Yeah.
Right? Because that too manifests more. I tell you what, because you're putting your energy and your attention on it. So, like I said, no matter what you're putting your attention on, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you're going to make more of that. Right? So rather than focusing on what you don't want, let's focus on what you do want. And this brings us back to what? Gratitude. Count your blessings, not your sorrows. Yeah? Okay, no tension. These are not mine, these are Janet's, yeah? In the passion test, you'll see it there. When you are open to what is appearing in this moment, you allow God's will to move through you. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that so succulent? We are not handing over our power to anyone or anything, because God's will is your will, right? That is the will. The will of God, that statement, it's just become churchified and religious. Let's drop all of that. Can we drop all of that for a minute? Right? Because my religion is love. Okay? Which means every single religion resonates with me when it's born out of a place of love. whichever religion was originally. Okay? So we're dropping that and we're coming into what this word God means. It is pure, unconditional love. Now, the way love works, it's expansive. As you expand more, as you come into a place of no tension within you, guess what? You allow more of that love, i.e. God's spark, God force, divine will to move through you to manifest what it is that you're dreaming about and desiring. And it also aligns with you to help you return to your natural state as creator and your soul intended. How's that? Right? If we were in a church, that would have been an amen! Right? I sometimes wish I was one of those gorgeous black chicks with those amazing voices. I went down to Harlem to the Apollo Theatre and I was like, praise you, goddesses, I love you! They can move, they can sing. Right? Now, think about something. You've all heard the expression, the Word of God. Have you heard that? Okay, let's bring it to us. What is our word? So if we look at the Word of God, i.e. the word of love, the word that comes from deep within us, what is your word? Your word that will take you into a place of intention, attention, and no tension. What is it? Write it down. Without your head, in your heart. One word. What's your word? It could be a word, an expression, a sound, right? Come back into your place of power. Everyone talking about the energy of the goddess rising, right? You can use any word you want. I'll tell you what that is. It's another word, another expression for coming into your hearts. Dancing with life again. Coming back into your joy. Letting everything that doesn't serve you to dissolve. White fur, frankincense, and spikenard. Get those together. Add a little kiss of lime to it to get your creative juices flowing. Right? Get manifesting. Get flowing with life again. Right? My beautiful friend Gemma, she moves her body every day. No matter what's going on in her life, she makes space for this every day. She'll go down the river. She does all of her beautiful breathing and her magic and her manifesting. Right? With Qigong and various other things that she has brought into this life. Now, the other week, she was out there and she heard this massive sound, is that right? Big sound coming out of the water, and then all of the fish. Tell it to us, Gemma. What happened? It was incredible. So for those of you who can't hear, she heard a roar in the centre of the river after she just bowed down and given thanks, right? And the water changed colour. Yeah?
Yeah, and so I had one of those things like, shit, what am I?
And here she's going, oh shit, what have I called in? Right? And it was flying fish.
The flying fish came both sides of me along the jetty, and they beached themselves. So I'm trying to save the fish.
Can you all hear that okay? So the flying fish were coming and they ended up beaching themselves. So she's thinking, oh my goodness, I now need to save the fish. And no one else was there, so she's like picking them up and putting them back in the water. Oh, there were people there and they didn't help. That's even worse.
But I saved them all, and I left their scales all through water.
Yeah. Yeah. So see, when we hand over to the universe, right? When we hand it over, miracles happen. Because the wisdom of the universe is greater than our own in our mortal self. The wisdom of the universe aligns with our soul's wisdom, right? So we go deeper. And then miracles like this happen. And whatever gift that was for Gemma was for Gemma. And maybe there were gifts in some of you for hearing that. Just hearing that story, yeah? So let's allow the will of God, the will of love, the will of deep unconditional love, and our soul's will to move through us. Can we do that? Yeah. Right? So much less painful, let me tell you. When you hold tightly to the concepts of how things should be, you shut off the flow of life, which in turn prevents you from enjoying the fulfillment of living your destiny. That's why people feel like they're hitting their head against a brick wall. That's why people do things like, or ask things like, why me? Or why do I keep manifesting the same stuff over and over and over again? Because they're not clear on what it is they want to manifest. They're stuck in the old story on repeat of whatever it is that doesn't serve them anyway and they don't want anymore, right? So let's look at what your passions could be. What are they? I want you to start writing them down. Here's some ideas. Living in a beautiful home, writing successful books. Now the key is, don't write them all in one sentence. I want dot points. Each has their own dot point. I want to be a famous ballerina in my own backyard, right? That's its own dot point. Then you can talk about your magic slippers that you're going to wear and your pretty glittery tutu and all the rest of it, right? So each has its own merit this way. Working in a nurturing environment, these are just examples, I'll just read them out as you're writing. Enjoying perfect health with lots of energy, stamina and vitality. Having fun with everything I do. Spending lots of quality time with family. Is that something you're deeply passionate about? What this does is it highlights to us what it is we're really passionate about that maybe we forgot about, right? Or we didn't even realize. Working with a supportive team of people who share my values. Having regular sex with my beloved. Great sex, fabulous, fantabulous sex, awesome lovemaking. Pardon? Totally, yeah. The men are usually like looking at me in these workshops like that, and then the sex one comes on and they're like, she's got our back. Lang-a-lang, Hawaiian sandalwood and wild orange, boys. Get it out, get it on you, and get it on your legs. Women need to feel connected to make love, so connect, massage her beforehand. Did you like that little commercial break? Being of service to masses of people. Being of service to your family, to your child, to your children, to your cute dog. Whatever it is, however service looks for you. Having an international impact. Do you want to be on the stage? Do you want to be touring around? Do you want to be traveling around? Do you want to be a traveling family? You know, what is it? What are you really, really passionate about? Having a leadership role, being part of a dynamic team, helping people with their vision. Who wants lots of free time? Do you even know what free time is? It's a breath. You can create free time anytime you choose by taking the breath and coming back into the moment. How do I know this? Because we start to feel like we didn't have much time to ourselves. So I came back to the simple act of breathing again. So that every day I at least had a moment of free time. Whether it's 1 breath or 10 breaths. And that that I showed you, I do that too. I do it regularly. I chant in Sanskrit. I'll sing a song with my little girl that she puts on that I don't know the words on, but she's loving it, so we dance around, right? You know, what is it for you? Just generate it. You know, the idea of free time can sometimes overwhelm us because we think, well, until I, earn this much, I'm in this position and blah, 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 I won't have any free time. Let's bring it back to basics, can we? Yeah? Take a moment, take an extra moment when you're sitting on the loo doing a wee-wee to do 3 ohms or ahs, right? I know, but they'll think it's cute. Yeah, they'll start doing it. Is being a multi-millionaire one of your passions? Because maybe you have this idea of saving, some sort of tribe somewhere in the world that you have this affinity with, and you don't know how and you don't know why. And in the 3D world, we actually need money for this stuff, folks. Right? You want that big, beautiful house on a hill overlooking the ocean or in the middle of a forest, you need money. You need money to build it or buy it, right? To drive to it. You need money to clothe you, right? So don't underestimate money. Money is energy. It's energy. And if you have a funny thing around money, I'm going to look at this with some EFT later, but something that helped shift me was listening to Marianne Williamson and her talk on abundance. So you can Google Marianne Williamson, A Course in Miracles, Abundance, and have a look at some of the stuff she does. I started this back in my teens, and it's beautiful. It's a language that can speak to all of us, yeah? Okay, so we have more passions here. So I want you to have at least 10 things on your list, please. There's some more examples here. I give and receive love everywhere I go. I'm treated like a king or queen wherever I go. You know, what is it? Just dream big. See, one of my passions is fun. Is having fun. I have to have fun or I'm not going to do it. You know that about me, right? I say it all the time. If it's not fun, I'm not in. But that doesn't mean we don't work for whatever it is, right? And that expression, work hard, I don't know about it, right? But effectively, definitely, put all you've got into it, and your work becomes play. It becomes more of that flow in your life. So what are you passionate about? Right? Okay, so I really love this, and I shared this last time, but when we ask the really big questions in our lives, we're actually accessing different parts of our brain and awakening it. And what happens is new axons in our brain actually grow, which reach out to these new dendrites, right? And they will actually communicate in a way that they haven't before, right? So do you know what they look like? Am I just being the geeky psychologist, scientist? You'll see it, just Google them. They're really cute. It's like these tendrils going out and this explosion going out, like this bright light. It's, you know, like a star that's gone, being splattered. And it kind of goes, and it connects. More and more connecting and igniting and awakening. And this is really important because as we use our frontal lobes to alter the function of other parts of our brain, what's happening is we are awakening those other parts of our brain. Does that make sense? So we are in this by dreaming big, giving yourself permission to dream big. You're like giving your brain extra juju and exercises. How good's that? Right? We don't do that enough. Okay, so do you have your list of at least 10 written down? Fabulous. Okay. Don't get bogged down with the cursed house. Don't worry about how any of this is going to happen. Right? We're going to look at, let me just go through all of these. It's not the how that's important, it's the why of it. So when you're connected deeply with your passions, you become so intricately connected with the energy behind them that you will find everything in life conspires to bring you to where you need to be for the passions to manifest. And they're not in the ways you always expect either. Okay? So the way to get to your top 5 passions is on the next page, or if you've got a big page just under it, I'd like you to write on it, when I am living my ideal life, I am, in a column, when I am living my ideal life, I am. Now, the way to come up, we're going to come up with your top 5 passions. Okay? The way you do that is you're going to compare number 1 with number 2, with 3, with 4, all the way down to your 10. Right? And whichever one supersedes the other is who you start comparing. So let's say number 1, I go, yep, I'm more passionate about that than number 2. Yep, then number 3, oh my god, I don't know. Number 1 and number 4, oh my god, they're both like exciting me so much. So you just ask yourself, if I could only live with number 1 or number 2, which would it be? Or number 4, sorry, I didn't say. If I could only live with number 1 or number 4, which would it be? Right? Now, of course, in reality, you can have everything you want. But we're coming down to your top 5. So you're going to keep comparing the one that you prefer with each on the list to come up with your top 5. I'll give you a few minutes to do that, yeah? Make sure they're short, clear sentences, yeah? Because we're going to give you cards to write on soon. So you're just going to write them in your books for now, but we have a gift for you all. We've made up some beautiful cards for you all, and we did them in a larger size, so that blue's my favourite colour and Paul's as well, so I hope you like blue. So at the top we have my passions, and then when I am living my ideal life, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at the bottom, this or something better. Do you like that? And on the other side, we have a beautiful quote from the Passion Test. Whenever you are faced with a choice, a decision, or an opportunity, choose in favour of your passions. Right? She was so inspired writing this book. Her and Chris are beautiful, beautiful souls. They give so much to the world, and you can get on and support them. You know, watch their YouTubes. Energetically, we're supporting them every time we do it, when we find something that resonates with them. Yeah? That's how we give back. The book is amazing. You need to have a book in your library. And it's something you can all do for those, you can pass them around. It's something you can all do with your tree as well. So, you know, this whole thing of doing doTERRA as a business, what is that? Forget that expression. Let's live our passions and create miracles and abundance for ourselves and those we love in our amazing tree of love every day. Yes? Are you up for that? Amen? Right. I'm hearing amens and yeses now. See, the energy's cranking up. Lots of you are getting hot now because you're getting in touch with your passions. Do you want the aircon back on?
Please.
Yeah. Okay, Paul, can you sort that, baby? Thanks. Okay, so at the bottom of your top 5, you're going to write this or something better. This or something better, remember you're putting it out to the infinite wisdom of the universe, right? To bring that to you. Okay. I'm just going to go past some of this while you finish doing that. Okay, so look at what you're doing in the world now and where you can bring your passions into being with the things you're already doing, right? And how you can share your passions with the world. How can you live them? Okay? This is really powerful because now you have a sense of what? Purpose. Yeah. Does that feel better? Getting a little clearer? Right? We don't have that much time to go through it all now. But have you got the picture of what you need to do? Right? Now, when you go home and you finish these, if you want to, after you have your passions, get on and post them. Pop them up. And encourage others to do it. Most humans, adults, don't give themselves permission to actually stop and think about and remember and feel into what it is they're passionate about. When was the last time you did this? Have you done this ever? Right? So this is a beautiful gift you can pass on, where you'll actually create an impact and influence in the most positive and glorious way in the world. Okay, so now you can start to feel into and look at who's with you. Who's with you on this journey? Right?
No, can I have one?
Where are you? Are you traveling doing this all? Are you stationary? I.e. you have a home and you use that as a base, and maybe you travel and come back to it, or maybe you're traveling permanently. What is it? What is it for you? How does it look? How do you feel? Now this I want you to write down. How do you feel connecting with your passions? Right? Follow the path of your heart. I'm just going to get out of the way so you can see all this. you feeling? And you might want to write down an oil or blend to align you with your passions and the emotions and feelings that are arising. Now, the interesting thing is a lot of people say, I really struggle to get clear on my why. And I really struggle to fulfill my goals, right? To even know what to set as goals. Does anyone ever feel that? Okay, so as you become clear on your passions, right? Do we have this slide in there? We don't, do we? The passions and the why and goals and, I don't think so. But anyway. So what we do is we become clear on our passions, and that brings clarity to our why. So what I'd like you all to do tonight, or in the lunch break, is to go on a journey of reconnecting or connecting for the first time with your why, right? Authentically, without all the barriers. We only know actually how to be our authentic selves. That's what we were born as, that's what we were born to be. But we got the whole doing thing in the way. Michelle Ragg and I were having this conversation the other day because she's passionate about people living their awesome self, which is their authentic self, right? And as we do this, we connect deeply with our why, our raison d'être, our reason for being. Now, our why, in a global way, still connects us to our why in doTERRA, because you can have this micro why, whatever that is for you, with your amazing tree of love, right? This business in doTERRA. And then you can go to this big macro why. And Paul and I shared ours, where ours is going with water and, you know, the Operation Underground Railroad. It's been so emotional feeling that, right? It takes you on a journey so deep because you realize that you can have the most powerful influences. The more you allow yourself to dream big, and to manifest and to generate more and more and more energy, which is money, which is joy, which is health, which is vitality, the more you have to give. And that's powerful, right? So get clearer. Now what happens is you have your passions and your why, and all of a sudden you can create goals with meaning. How does that sound? Goals that you'll actually tick off the list, right? From that place then, you create a vision board. So many people start with a vision board because it's fun. I'm a bit off with vision boards because I'm like, really, I've got to cut stuff out and put it on something. It's like, I'd rather just close my eyes and imagine, because then I'm not limited by magazine clippings. Right? So I tune into my vision board every day, right? And she lives here. My vision board lives here. And if you want to materialize it and put it on an actual board, there's power in that because you're engaging the senses. And with all these exercises, you want to engage the senses. Okay? It's just we all dance differently in life. And the way I dance is closed eyes, boom, 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 heart space, bam, Power of Miracles. Right? So get clear, and what we have also made for you, we did more of these. We have on one side my why is, and on the other side my goal is, with at the bottom on or before, and then this or something better. Do you like these? Mm-hmm. Okay? So you can all use these in your lives to help you to get crystal clear on what you're manifesting, crystal clear on what it is you want to summon forth into your world. Now, the last question I'm going to leave you with is this. What legacy do I choose to create in this life? What legacy do I choose to leave behind for my children and my children's children and every generation to come? Now, it doesn't matter if you don't physically have children in this life. You get what I'm saying, yeah? The children of this earth. What legacy are we leaving behind? Can you write that down? Write that question down. And if you have the answer, you can write it, immediately. And I want you to really meditate on this. I want you to go so deep into prayer that I want you on your hands and knees. Right? What legacy do I choose to leave behind? Right? Because the legacy you choose to leave behind will be the legacy you live. It's the only way you can leave it behind. It needs to happen now so that you leave a footprint of it wherever you go. So what legacy am I creating now that I choose to give as a gift to this incredible earth and all of my brothers and sisters upon the earth? How does that sound? Any questions? Sorry? That's awesome. Good. Do you feel elated, more elevated, getting in touch with your passions? Are you feeling more confident in the direction of your why? Right? And creating goals that serve you, that are meaningful for you? Yeah? Have the vision and hold to it. Stay the course. Especially when life gets so difficult that you feel like you're ill with that constant grey cloud over you. It's not raining anywhere else, and it's sunny everywhere else, but it's not here. Right? Be the light that you want to see in your own world. Don't look outside of yourself for the light. Be the light. Shine so brightly that you inspire others to do the same. It is your birthright to be magnificent, powerful, gorgeous, talented, brilliant. There's a reason I constantly read to you all and share with you all that Marianne Williamson quote. Right? Because there's so much truth in it. It is not our darkness. It is our light that has us quivering with fear. Because in the moment we live in our light and we celebrate our light, we awaken. We begin the journey of awakening. It can be a little bit painful, or you can choose ease and grace. So thank you all so much. Stay in your beautiful hearts. Live your truth. Use the essential oils to help you stay the course. When you go home, keep doing your passions. Keep writing them, keep exploring them. Get to the top 5 that make you sing and dance with joy. Thank you, everyone.